Welcome everyone to Day 20 where bad rolls make great role playing. We're back from another week of hiatus. Some announcements. Now, due to unforeseen circumstances, both Nancy, who plays Vesta, Esme, who plays Gerald, and Flux, who plays Loki, will not be coming back into the campaign or to Day 20 ever again. Don't bother us about it. Don't ask questions. It's done. What's done is done. But we got a brand new player with us. Please say hello, Dan.
Hello. Nice to meet you all.
And he'll be joining us for the rest of the campaign, hopefully into the next campaign. But let's
Or until we all die.
But let's do the amazing round the invisible table where we introduce you all to our lovely players and their troublesome characters, starting with Steve.
I'm Shadorim, and I'm playing a Shadowbot Dragonborn Paladin.
There we go. Jack.
Okay, I'm playing Paul, who is our human rogue, and I solemnly swear any trouble he's caused is due to society and it's not his fault.
Dan.
I am playing Rekamar, an Owlin Warlock.
Rain.
Hi, I'm Rain. I'm playing Rue, your local friendly druid that is already done with this party's bullshit long ago. She doesn't know why she's still there.
And last but certainly not least, sorry, had a bit of a mouthful then. Rye.
Hi, I'm Rye. I'm playing Aniketos, your friendly fighter.
With that being said, the players are ready. I think I'm ready. Might need to have counselling after this. Let's go into tonight's adventures. The Sagas of Kaldraa, Frostfall. And we're back. So, last time, the happy few met the vile archmage, Hyrcan, with a cold reception. Paul and Vesta found out they are keeping 3 Teifling students under the academy, waiting to be executed. You then spoke to the potion master to see if you could find anything about Hyrcan and his former life. Paul sneaked into the Archmage's office to find messages from Demona, the head of the Order of Drakon, and a torn piece of tapestry with Vesta's face on it. You also found Paul, the real body of the Archmage in that glass coffin that was being hidden up by that dark red tablecloth. You return to the Potion Master with the evidence about Hurkan being involved with the Order. Vesta went to try and break the Teiflings out, where most of the teachers of the Academy were doing the same. 2 got killed, 2 got knocked out, and the other teacher went to warn the others about what is happening. You all head down to support Vesta in her fight, and this is where we'll pick up tonight's session. So, without any further ado, could you all roll me initiative, please?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, could we select our tokens as well? 'Cause I can't do that.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Technical difficulties brought to you by Roll20.
It's not
3020 wouldn't be technical difficulties without them on this fantastic Wednesday.
although it's not a Wednesday.
Every day's a Wednesday.
Every day.
Is this gonna be shit initiative day?
Oh, we're gonna find out.
It is for me.
This is no one's got higher than a 10.
Here I go.
We've got no double digits. Oh my god, we suck.
What's that?
I'm glad to know we're all absolutely flabbergasted upon coming in the room.
Right.
Okay, in Ruth's defense, she doesn't know what the hell's going on.
No, that's true.
You sure I had a trick downstairs? I think I got the lowest.
Right. So Aniketos, you got a 9.
Yep.
Shadorim, you got a 4.
Yeah.
Paul, you got an 8. And Rue got a
Natural
7.
1.
This is genuinely atrocious initiative.
Yep.
I have a +7 in initiative, but I rolled a 1.
This is gonna go so well.
Oh my god. Don't worry, we're getting the low rolls out of our systems till we critical combat.
987 going on here as well.
Okay. Top of the initiative is strangely none of you guys. It is this Tabaxi here,
Oh god.
and she sees Shadorim, and she's going to attack you with a double-bladed spear.
Okay.
Suspicious.
Okay, let's turn that down because that was too loud. Right, going up to you. Let's do this. She has 2 attacks. Well, the first one's not going to hit. That's a 12. So it bounces off your armor, and then she goes and she spins her blade around and uses the other end to attack you. For 24.
That hits.
It hits. So you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Can I intercept that and be annoying?
You can try to be annoying.
I love being annoying. Excellent. Oh my god, it's a dice. Where's the dice? 10. 4 plus 3, so that's entirely negating the damage, I fear. 7 negated.
So he doesn't take. So he doesn't take any damage at all.
Nah.
God.
I got him. I got you, bro.
So
Yeah.
you sort of parry the double-bladed spear away from Shadorim, and the kitty cat looks at you and hisses at you, as she is quite annoyed at you stopping her kill. It is the half-orc's turn now.
Mercy.
Mercy. Okay, he's going to come to you. Aniketos, and he's going
Ah!
and he's going to attack you. He has 2 attacks. Oh, what can he do? Because he is a paladin. What can he do?
Oh no!
No.
So he's going to attack you with his great axe first. That's a 13. Doesn't hit, does it?
Nope.
Okay, fuck. He attacks you again with his great axe. 18.
That'll do it.
Okay. So I'm going to do this first. You take 17 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
And he's also going to cast Branding Smite as well onto you.
Aww.
With his... So you take another 12 points of radiant damage.
Ah.
Now, who's up?
Radiant.
Oh, it's Vesta's turn now. So, after seeing this and after seeing the Teiflings getting taken away, she's going to call out to you guys and say, "Hey guys, I'm going to try and catch up with the Teiflings. Cover me." And she's going to Misty Step away up here. Now, Aniketos, it's your turn.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna hit this guy back. I'm gonna make an unwise decision and hit instead.
Okay.
I love making poor decisions. 21 to hit.
Hits.
Nice. I forgot what my own character does. It's like, oh,
Oh,
bugger.
actually, no, it doesn't. Sorry, it doesn't hit.
It doesn't?
It doesn't hit. Sorry, just had a look at the armor class. No, it doesn't hit.
21 doesn't
It
hit.
doesn't hit.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Oh, buddy. Okay. Well then. A 19 doesn't hit either.
Nope.
Okay. Good to know. Yeah, I fear I am going to, regret choosing an attack action. Yeah, that's me done.
Okay. Paul, you're up.
Okay. If I step beside Aniketos, do I have enough reach to get to the paladin?
You do.
Great. So as he comes forward drawing his sword, his rapier, hey there, toothy boy! Making an attack. Is it a little bit specious? Is it a little bit flirty? I don't know, maybe both. $24.
Hits.
It's Evening Star. It's very powerful.
It's a powerful
Plus
sword.
16?
16 piercing, 16 sneak attack for 32 in total.
32. Okay. Whew, okay. So that proper got him under his armor, like right under his armpit. So he's in a lot. He's like growling in anger, and it's echoing all around in the basement. Anything else you want to do?
Just say to him, "Come, follow me." And what I'm going to do. So I've moved 1, 2, 3. I'd like to vault over the rest of this staircase.
Make me an acrobatics, please.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
25.
Yeah, you did that with. You did it, and you did it with flair.
And that's where I'll end my turn.
Okay. Rue, you're up.
Hi, yeah, it is me, and I am going to go on ahead because I do not harm people. I don't have a lot really I can do against humanoids. um, so instead, I'm just going to make sure that anyone that is potentially further going to come this way is going to have a bit of a difficult time.
Okay.
So I'd like to kind of do a spike growth here, potentially trying to get this one in as well, if possible.
Okay. How big is the spike growth again? Just so I know.
20-foot radius.
Okay.
Difficult terrain. When a creature moves into or within the area, they take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet they travel.
So it'll be 5 foot, 10 foot.
I want to make sure to not get Shadorim, obviously.
That can't be 20. This can't be 20 foot, can it?
20-foot radius centered on a point within range, and it's a range of 150 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a big.
Okay, let's just see. Yeah. About there? Yeah. Yeah, let's just say it's about there.
It's about there.
Okay, hang on, I'm gonna
Sure.
gonna let linger to here. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So unfortunately Vesta's gonna take some damage when she's walking, but so does
I wouldn't know that. She's
No.
around the corner.
no, you wouldn't know that and everything. Anything else you wanna do, Rue?
No, maybe just back up a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm very squishy. I'm gonna try and make my more less squishy people take the brunt of any attacks.
Okay. Shadorim, you're up.
Right, well, first of all, I'm going to use my bonus action and cast Divine Favour on my sword.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to swing my sword up and then just bring it down on the tabaxi.
Go for it.
So, sorry. That Memorial of Forgotten Paragon. That's the one I use now. A dirty 20.
Hits.
That does 16 slashing damage plus additional 2 radiant damage.
2.
Yeah, so 18 total on that hit.
That's fine, yep.
And then I'm going, but as I bring it down, it'll be like Bad Kitty.
Bad kitty.
Bad kitty.
And then I was going to follow it up with a diagonal cut on it on the same one.
Okay, yep.
On the back. So, oh, that's only a 13.
Nah, it doesn't hit, unfortunately. So you managed to cut the tabaxi down, and she's bleeding out quite a lot and everything. She hisses at you, and she's like got her back hairs up and everything. And then when you try to attack her again, she just dodges it like what a cat does, like too quick for the naked eye to see.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do?
Oh, that's attack, bonus action. Yeah, I'm all done.
Okay, it's her turn now, and she's going to attack you again with a double-bladed spear
Okay.
for a 23. And
Yeah, that hit.
you take 14 points of slashing damage. Oh, piercing damage. Sorry, piercing damage. Sorry, 14. Yep. And then she does again for 21.
Right.
And you take 9 points of piercing damage. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because I didn't think I had to use this, but I have to now. She's going to take... Where is it? I can't find it. Where is it?
What are you looking for?
I-
Sanity?
Don't know. Oh yes, yes. Here we go. She's gonna take one of her key points, and she's gonna attack you again.
Oh god.
Okay.
So she does 2 more attacks on you. 18 hit.
Miss.
Misses. Okay, so she misses. 16 misses.
Yep.
And because I'm that much of a CUNT, I'm going to take another key point to attack you again, Shadorim.
Doesn't want to stop.
This kitty is pissed.
The kitty can stop being pissed.
So she's going to attack you again
Okay.
for dirty 20. Roll credits.
Yep. That hits.
For 12 points of piercing damage. And lastly,
Can I intercept on that one?
yeah, you can.
But I was taking a level off. Oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna intercept on the one before.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa. D10, that's 12 from
Okay.
the...
Okay, so you blocked the spear again. And the last attack is 27 to hit.
Okay.
And you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Better than 12.
And that's the end of her go. It's the paladin's turn now.
Oh god.
And
You bastard.
he's going to... What can I do with him? He's going to do 2 attacks on you. Oh no, wait, no, he's going to follow Paul. So Aniketos, you get opportunity of attack if you want.
I have
So do I.
woefully just
Yes, you
used my
do.
reaction, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just Shadorim.
Okay, so Shadorim, you want to take your opportunity attack?
Yep, sure.
Go for it.
Oh, well, 22.
No, unfortunately, he misses. So he's...
Remember Divine Favour?
Oh, Divine Favour.
What about Divine Favour?
Is it
No,
not?
it don't- no, it's only additional damage.
Oh, I thought
Right.
I had advantage. Okay, no worries. Right, so he's going to come at you, Paul, with his great axe.
Big smile on his face.
17 to hit.
Hits.
So you take, firstly, 12 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
Plus, he's going to use his Searing Smite on you as well. Oh, sorry, before I roll, could you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Me?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh no, what did I land in? Okay. Con save was 16. Forget dagger. That was a mistake. No, it was 19, the con save.
19. Okay, so you only take half of 9. So that's, I'll say 5. So you take 5 points of fire damage. And then he goes... Yeah?
Okay, could I use my reaction for Uncanny Dodge to half everything?
Sure, go for it.
Okay.
And he's going to attack you again with his great axe for a natural 20.
Oh, shit.
Rest in peace.
So,
Well, I've had a lovely time.
oh, it doesn't do the double. Okay, so it'll be 14 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
Plus, I'm going to do Thundering Smite. Can I do Thundering Smite on this one? No. Okay.
There's 2 leveled spells in one turn, so
No, I can't
you
do that.
wouldn't.
No, that'd be fine. Right. Who's next? Vesta.
So hang on, I'm just adding up the damage.
No, that's
so 7 from that one.
Yep.
And then what was the total of the first?
14.
14.
No. It was 9, halved to 5, and then half that to, say, 3.
Okay. So 10 in total.
Yeah. So, at the moment, Cicero is dragging the Teiflings along by the chains and everything. Vesta is slowly making her way through the plant growth to catch up with him. Now it's Aniketos' turn.
Oh man. How was Shadorim and Paul looking?
You can't see Paul.
Oh fuck, man.
I'm looking a little winded.
A little winded.
You know that Rue can heal as well, as a side note, if you feel like you want to attack more.
Yes, that will help, thank you. I am going to... if I come over here and... 20. Okay, if I pursue this dude. Shadorim's still sort of up. And does this count as flanking then? Or do we not use flanking rules? I don't know if I've asked this before.
Yeah, we do use flanking rules.
Yay! Oh my goodness. Okay. That's great. Because how do you do advantage on this? You just have to roll twice.
Yeah, roll twice with the highest.
Okay. 25.
Hits.
Nice. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm getting lost on my own damn sheet.
You're fine.
I'm doing some abysmal damage. It's a 7.
Okay.
Can I use... Oh my goodness, where's the thing on my sheet? I would like to use a superiority dice.
Yes.
And I would like to use Commander's Strike and pretty please forego my second attack so Paul can attack this guy.
Sure.
Awkward silence.
It's alright.
I'm just waiting to be called.
Yeah, I think she's gonna. I think Aniketos will tell you now, Paul.
Yeah, Aniketos will look to you, Paul, and say, "You're up," and you will get an additional D8 on that roll.
Roll to attack.
On your damage for the roll, sorry.
Okay. Right. So I'm guessing this guy spins around.
Yeah.
As he does so, he sees a flash of two things. The very shiny rapier at his neck.
Yeah.
And Paul's big grin.
Go for it.
Hi. $33 to hit.
Hits.
And that is initially 31, and let me give you the extra D8. So 34 in total.
Hits. Was that to hit? Or was that...
No, it's 33 to hit,
Yeah.
34 damage.
Okay. Bloody hell. Okay,
You're going to tell me you're still standing, aren't you?
I am.
Bugger. Okay, well, I'm not leaving my friend that I rescued. So...
I mean, you still have your full turn. That was part of my turn.
Oh, I didn't understand that part of
Yeah,
yours.
no,
Okay.
it's Commander Strike, so I forego my extra attack and give it to you, basically.
Okay, so I've just tried to slice him across the throat. So I'll use my own action to try and surprise that he can withstand this. Try and get him in the clavicle with a stab. You know, just down into the rib cage. 22.
Does not hit, unfortunately. Just
Damn.
barely misses.
It's not my turn and I haven't hit, so I can't do that. Struggling now. We'll still try. Offhand attack with a dagger. No, 18.
Doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
So I'm going to have to stay there.
Okay,
End of turn.
end of turn. Right. Rue, you're up.
I am going to do a second level Cure Wounds on Shadorim.
Thank you.
No worries. Did I make sure that is not the right level to be at? That's the right level to be at. That rolled shitty. I'm so sorry. That is only 6.
That's okay.
I tried. I tried. Yay.
Anything else you want to do, Rue?
Cry? Can I cry?
That's an action, so yeah.
Cure Wounds is an action. I can't even cry. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay. Shadorim, you're up.
Right. When I got attacked last time, I forgot to roll for concentration. Do you want me to do them now?
Yes, please.
'Cause I got hit 3 times, didn't I?
You did.
Oh. What's it? That's a fail. It's a bother. So yeah, my divine favour's gone.
Okay.
So, but what I am going to do is basically look at Tabaxi and go, you'll regret that, as you see a glow and I'm going to channel my divinity and make a vow of enmity against it.
Oh, okay.
So that's my bonus action done. And now I'm going to follow up with 2 attacks
Go for it.
at advantage because of my vow. I'll just double check that. Yep. Advantage. There'll be a 26
Hits.
for 11.
Okay.
And then second attack. $19.
Hits again.
I'm gonna pump a divine smite into this one, just the first level.
Yeah.
So that will be. I'll roll for attack bonus. Total 13 plus 9, so a total of 22.
Okay. Cool. Anything else? Oh, no, there's nothing else you can do, is there, Shadorim?
No, that's
No.
all I can do.
Okay. She's going to try and move away from you. But I don't know where to move her.
She was in the area when it was
Yeah.
cast. There is a thing, so she would know that it's difficult terrain now.
Yeah, it's difficult terrain now. Okay. So, how many points does she get for moving?
2d4 for every 5 feet.
Okay. 2d4, you say?
2d4 for every 5 feet. So how
Okay.
far is she moving?
Well, she's moving away, so she moved twice in the circle, so that's 8.
No, that's 4d4.
4d4.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on.
And a reaction from me.
Yes. So she takes 11 points of gardening damage
Gardening damage.
and
Piercing.
piercing.
Thank you.
Yes, make a reaction, Shadorim.
That would be a 27.
Hits.
Question.
Mm.
Does she move within 10 feet of me as she goes past?
Yeah, she did.
I'll take my reaction as well, please.
Okay.
Halo with spores
Most
1d6 necrotic damage if she fails a con saving throw, so can she make that for me as
Okay,
well, please?
first can we,
Yeah.
what did you, oh, is that 14 slashing damage?
It is, yeah.
Okay, right. Whew.
And I'm also going to use my relentless Avenger special move, which is basically I get to move 15 feet after I make a reaction.
Okay. What do I need to roll again? Wayne?
Con save, please.
Save. It's a 6.
Yeah, she's gonna fail that, so 1d6 necrotic damage. For a 4. 4 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay.
With her bad kitty!
With that, she's going to attack Aniketos.
He's still up. I
She's
mean, I
still up.
respect it, to be honest.
She's barely standing, but she's going to attack you with a little
One
on,
hit point
end
and
this
full of
thing.
spite.
17 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, so you take 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And she's again for a dirty 20. So you
A
take
dirty 20.
a dirty
Oh,
20.
no.
So you take 14 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I could have done that. Oh, well. Okay. Alright, that's the end of her go. It's the Paladin's turn now. And he's going to keep on attacking you. Paul. As he's going to lift his hand up, and this sort of like eerie green sort of energy bursts out of his hand and onto you as he's casting Vampiric Touch.
Oh, great.
Delightful.
Somehow it misses because it's an 11.
Yep.
So he misses.
just like I imagine him just like ducking right back into the corner. It's like, huh!
Yeah, pretty much. What else can he do? Fuck's sake. Oh, no. And for his last thing, he's going to cure wounds on himself.
That's
Oh,
2
yeah.
leveled spells again.
Yes. Yeah, because he's got two. Yeah, because he's got 2 attacks per round.
That's only if you take the attack action.
Yeah, you can't. You can only do a leveled spell and cantrip in the same turn.
Of course, yes, of course. Fuck. Okay.
He can go ahead and do a prayer to his god.
No, he's just going to attack you with his grey axe.
Oh, okay. We're retconning that. Okay.
13 doesn't hit.
Nope.
So he misses, and he's got his axe stuck in the stone wall behind you now. Elsewhere, Cicero is still taking the Teiflings with him, as everyone's trying to escape, and Vesta is following them. Aniketos, you're up.
I'm regretting playing a character who doesn't fear death in this moment. I fear his death. Oh, brother. Fuck, I regret this whole character suddenly. Suddenly this was a terrible idea.
No, you don't.
I know. I am going to make poor decisions, and I'm going to stay here. Of course. And I am going to fuck me, dude. This thing looks easier to hit, and also it would be great to not be surrounded. So I'm gonna go for the easier to hit option for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a both of those are shit rolls. 17.
Doesn't hit, no.
Oh, brother. Okie dokie.
Hang on. Is that on the Tabaxi or the Paladin?
That's on the Tabaxi.
Okay. Oh no, that hits.
That hits. Oh, thank God. I can't roll good damage today. That's 7.
How do you want to do it?
Yes! Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I don't like cats, to be honest, in my position. Kind of suck. 0 out of 10. Aniketos is probably gonna bring his halberd down straight through its head. Squish.
Oh. You see the body twitching a bit, and then just fall down, and it's on the floor with blood pouring out. The Tabaxi
Excellent.
is dead.
Great success.
Anything else you want to do?
I feel I am going to stay here, I think.
Paul, you're up.
Okay. Confidence a little shaken, but looks up into the orc's eyes for another stab
Go for it.
with the rapier. Critting on a 36 to hit.
It hits.
So it's worked all this out for me. 25 plus 19. That is 44 piercing damage.
I had to swear then. How do you want to do it?
Okay, so he thrusts upward, trying to get into the head.
Yep.
And it works. It works really well.
It goes
Except his sword gets stuck.
a little bit, and then just it takes you a few minutes or a few seconds to actually yank it out, and just it yanks out, and the body just falls down, but almost falling on top of Aniketos, but he moves out of the way, and you just hear a thump of this orc, a half orc, falling over. You're all now out of initiative.
In that case, I would drop my concentration on the spike grove.
Yep, just pulling out the sword. Come on, come on! Step on his back.
As you can hear the scouting footsteps of, you assume, Cicero and Vesta, as they kind of echo, they kind of have a distant echo to it, and then they stop. And you don't know why it stopped.
Uh-oh.
What do you guys want to do?
Who's looking really hurt?
I'm not gonna be dramatic.
I'm just over half health.
I am not looking good.
You're not looking good.
I'm in single digits of not looking good.
Ah.
I was one hit away from falling.
Well, I'll walk over to you and give you 20 hit points from my lay on hands.
Oh, that's so lovely, thank you. Aniketos will straighten slightly then, flex his fingers a bit and go, "Thank you. Thank you."
Alright, return the favour.
Aniketos will give you a grin.
Did Paul take damage?
A little bit.
Are you looking okay? You said?
Yeah, he's looking alright.
So then the next lowest, then it's still a competition between Shadorim and Aniketos as to who's looking the lowest. As Rue just kind of pokes her head over the top of that staircase, do you guys want to stop bleeding?
That sounds great.
So
if everyone's good enough, then
I'm just going to look back up at Rue. What about Vesta? We've abandoned her.
we haven't abandoned her. I mean, we're going to be heading there, I'm guessing, right now, but we don't know how many more people are between her and them, so let's just make sure everyone's good, whilst we have 30 seconds to make sure everyone's good. Remember, I can only resurrect one of you if one of you dies. And now that we know that we're all good, let's go on. I don't have the ability to make anyone go zoomy zoomy. The best I've got is the ability to make people go sneaky sneaky. I don't think I packed that.
With a thundering smite having happened, probably can't... Well, it's going to be hard to get away with that.
Exactly. So, zoomy zoomies as fast as we can zoomy zoomies. Made sense in my head.
Zoom zoom time.
So you all make your way down the corridor as you see two of the teachers, including the potion master, getting up from being unconscious. What do you guys want to do?
Does it? Can we see why they were unconscious?
By the looks of things, they were pushed out of the way and they hit their heads on the stone wall.
Oof.
This one's not my forte because I missed everything, so I have no connection with these characters. I'm sure Rue does, but I don't know it.
We didn't actually. The Ruin, Aniketos, and Shadorim, I don't think actually. No, Shadorim spoke to him.
Yes.
Aniketos and Rue did not speak to either of these guys.
No.
Right.
Paul did. Paul spoke to the potion
Paul and
master.
Shadorim
Yeah, they
did
did.
the potion master.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll come around from behind the corner.
Oh,
Potion!
it's you again. Oh, I've got
Po-
a massive headache. This is Professor Sheldon. He's a teacher here. We need to catch up with Cicero. He took the Teiflings.
Still pointing the rapier straight out at this newly introduced professor.
Yeah.
And you can vouch for them, Potion Master?
I can vouch for Professor Shadorim. Yes, he's an oddball, but he does good enchanting. He does great enchanting, actually.
Well then, lead on. I don't want them to be executed.
If you don't mind, just okay. I'll lead on, and then he moves on to where the Teiflings are. Are you guys following him?
Yeah.
Here you go.
So you're moving
Yeah.
tokens, or
Yeah.
yeah,
Sorry, I was too zoomed in on the map. I didn't see where he went.
it's fine. So you see, he is talking to the Tiefling students who presumably have just been dumped there. Their hands are bound by chains and everything, and he's trying to undo the actual chains. Now then, what happened to you, children? We were tied up by the Archmage's thugs, and Cicero tried to take us with us, but he left us behind and ran up that ladder. As they point to the corner of the room, you see there's a very old rusty iron ladder going up quite high to this little like a hatch on the other side, like a wooden hatch up top.
If I peer up, is there anyone still on the ladder?
No, there's no one on the ladder, but you go up on the ladder and you peer outwards, and there's a small sort of like a storage room, and there's obviously there's an open door that's been left open like straight ahead of you, and there's like stairs going downwards, and you see outwards onto outside from the door. It's sort of like a small alleyway, or you assume it's a small alleyway, and you see a sort of a scrumpled up body just outside.
Without like actually getting out, can I see is this body familiar at all, or is it like uniform or something I've never seen before?
Make a perception, please.
Perception. I like perception checks. That's not that good. 16.
You can recognize the clothing of one of your companions.
Uh-oh.
What do you want to do? Aniketos.
I know that the other three are, tending to the Teifling, so I don't want to stray too far and get separated. But if I like peer around the room before climbing out, there's no one else around, right?
No, there's no one about.
I'll pull myself out and quickly and quietly make my way over, kind of glancing around still to make sure there's no one about to smack me from behind a door or something.
I'm gonna. Yes, hang on a second. I'm gonna move everyone to this page.
Oh. Uh-oh.
And you see before you the body of Vesta right in front of you. I'm trying to get your key. So, is everyone else following Aniketos up the ladder then?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I might, yeah, I'd probably call back if I, had seen she was dead.
Yeah.
Pop my head down the ladder and go, Vesta is not looking good.
Okay. So Paul will be the last one to follow, because he wants to check with the Teiflings and the Potion Master. My dear Teiflings, do you have anything like false documents, false IDs?
No, we were students here. We were supposed to be students here until the mass exit. Until our brethren were kicked out of the city.
Potion Master, do you know anyone who can arrange such a thing?
What's such a thing?
Fake IDs. Fake papers.
It's kind of illegal, but I will see what I can do.
It is illegal, and I have participated in such things myself, so I would be an expert in helping in that regard.
Well,
Only for the benefit of other people, you understand?
I will keep these Teiflings in my care for now.
Thank you. And then I'll scramble up the ladder.
Okay. Where is... So I'm trying to find... Here we go, this pause thing. Okay. So, as you all make your way up the ladder, you all see the body of Vesta lying in this alleyway. And you see Cicero as well, holding this strange looking dagger, shaking, like he can't believe what he's just done. Sort of frozen still, just staring at the body of Vesta.
This is a wisdom saving throw for Rue to not get flashbacks because dead body of humanoid. Or
Sure.
someone that she goes back.
Yeah, sure.
Wisdom saving throw, let's go. Oh yeah, that's a dirty 20. Rue is somehow holding it together.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah. What are... Just. What about the others? Aniketos, what do you want to do?
Fuck me, dude. This dude is just standing there, right?
Yeah.
The baby's first kill.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, bless him.
That's a shame.
Aniketos is... sorry, I was not on the grid. What the fuck? Aniketos is gonna sort of hesitate for a moment. He kind of looks more towards the others for their reactions, probably. He didn't know Vesta as well as they did.
Rue would like to get her ass up to Vesta.
Yeah.
And kind of take a moment to medicine check her. How long does she seem to be dead for?
roll medicine, please?
Another dirty 20, because apparently I'm now doing dirty 20s and rolling title credits.
She's been dead for about a couple of minutes, but you can also tell there's some strange black veins that looks like been growing up her neck onto her head. As you pull her top up and everything, or where the stab wound is, you see the actual wound sort of bubbling with this black ooze,
Ugh.
and it's kind of seeped into her veins, and it's like spread along her body, and it's like her whole body's gone pure white with these sort of like black ooze like gone into her veins, and like it sort of spread across her body.
I don't think I can bring her back, guys.
Is this dude still paralyzed there?
Yeah, he's like proper white as a sheet, sweating. Even though it's freezing cold outside, he's sweating like anything.
I'm ready to do something as soon as this action is over.
Okay.
Same here.
Guys, I can't bring her back.
Can I look to him and say, what did you do? What is that?
Bitch, what you deserved. This is a present from my master. It's a shadow blade. She won't be coming back. She's lost. One stab with this and they're gone forever.
Do you want to go first, Steve?
Yeah, upon basically when he came up saying that, Shadorim was shaking a bit in anger.
Yeah.
And then when you've just basically just confirmed that he can't be back, you just see a puff of smoke, and he's over there.
Yep.
Cheryl steps, and he's literally just going to run his great swords. Well, attempt to run his great sword straight through him.
Could you roll me could you roll to hit, please?
Yep. Dirty 20.
God, why is everyone doing 20s now? Jesus.
Title card.
Title card.
We're on brand.
We are on brand. So
that'd be 13, because
he's
Shadorim is completely faced.
He's
It's
dead.
going to be a second level Divine Smite as well.
Well, as soon as you run your sword through him and the divine smite happened. So what is it?
Yeah, that's a Divine Smite. So a total of was that 18, 21, 31.
Is that divine smite radiant or is that fire?
Radiant.
Radiant. So you run through him and it sort of a spark of glow appears in the vicinity of where Shadorim ran Cicero through, and the body just slowly drops from his sword onto the floor.
Yeah, you literally see Shadorim. He's with that much force. I've lifted him off the ground.
Yeah, he's still laughing until he's dead.
Okay. I'm going to walk over to where my two friends are.
Mm-hmm.
Just give each of them a look in the face silently as I kneel down and close Vesta's eyes. This is not the first time I've seen this. I know it's hard, but we must go on.
there's anything else you guys want to do with the body.
I'm going to kneel. I'm just going to kneel down, rest my hand on Vesta, and say, justice has been done for you. As I say a slight prayer to my God, who can't remember who he is.
What's my god again?
It's me.
One of them.
Yeah.
Looking up at Aniketos and Rue, she held something precious. Something that both me and Shadorim hold one of. Which of you would like to possess it?
If I look to Rue, and say, she was your friend more than mine. Deal?
I guess in this case. Yeah, okay. I'll do it.
I'll wait until Shadorim's finished with the blessing. Then go through her things, especially for the shard, and make sure that I hand it to Rue. We must all divide them up between us. Because if one of us held most of them, they'd be most at risk.
How many do we have again?
3.
I'll take one.
You've already got one.
Have I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have one. I have one. You have one. Paul has one.
Oh, so this is the fourth?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, right. Well, I'm just going to try and force it on Aniketos then.
Oh, okay, sorry, my bad there. Yeah, no, if they're like, yeah, we need someone else to hold it, it'll be there like, yeah, alright.
This is what it means to be part of We Happy Few, Aniketos. You've more than earned your place here. Take it.
Where we hold very dangerous crystals that may or may not end up being the death of us.
I am a good guardian. I will take care of this.
Well, what do people feel about her body? What to do with it?
I'm not doing it.
It will take me too long to bury her.
Where I am from, we cremate people.
Yeah, let's not do what we do where I'm from on this instance. I don't think she'd want it. Please, she never said that she wanted it, and I know it's taboo here.
Since we're short of time and we may be discovered, we bring her and her murderer together and put them into a pyre.
There is, looking at this map, it's plenty of wood.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got plenty of wood for a pyre.
I know it's disrespectful, Vesta, I'm sorry. We didn't know you well enough to know what your death rites should have been. If you'd just have waited for us, trusted us more, we could have done more for you. I'm sorry, Vesta.
After you all said your goodbyes to Vesta, you get the wood round this abandoned alleyway and make it into a small pyre where you put the two bodies on and you set it alight.
Did I get anything else from her possessions? Sorry, I know that's too soon.
This is probably another above table, I think.
Yeah, this is above table thing. But
So I loot the body.
Flag.
I'll message you later about Jack.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
After a few minutes of you staring into the pyre, you'll walk away. Whilst you're walking away into the main street, you see a lot of hustle and bustle happening. There's a lot of yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to say I'm going to pick up that dagger because that's something that should not be left lying around.
As soon as you pick up the dagger, the blade disintegrates.
See how?
Well, that's interesting.
And the actual metal of the guard and the handle rusts over.
Well, we don't have to worry about that dagger, but it's concerning.
As you all make your way... Sorry, yeah, carry on, Sharon.
Yeah, I was going to say, just weapons that disintegrate like that is just not good. Yes,
as you all make your way out of the alleyway into the main streets, you see a lot of hustle and bustle happening. There's a lot of the city guards and the king's housecarls running around the city, looking for something, or looking for someone. Above table, are you all heading back to the academy, or are you heading back to the tavern?
Rue's following what everyone else is doing right now. She doesn't know what to do for the best.
Is there anything we need to do at the academy? That's what I'm going to say.
I fear I have technically stolen a book from an old lady. I was meant to pay her.
Above table, we're going to say that you did pay her.
Okay. In that case, no, I don't need to do anything.
Above table, there is the real Arch Chancellor's body, which Paul has found.
Is it time to tell the others, or?
In message, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll have to do it to each one of you in turn, saying, I did find the real Arch Chancellor's body. It's in the academy. We need to make a plan of what to do about that.
We should inform the teachers. It seems like something that they should handle.
Yes.
Yeah.
But let's avoid the attentions of the king and his huscarls for now.
Are we about to get chased of yet another city?
You might not have.
Maybe.
I'm just pointing everywhere, relaying everyone's messages to each other. Shadorim says, Rue says, etc.
Well, Shadorim's not smart enough to know that. He'll just say it out loud.
Yeah, I think Aniketos might kind of slightly side-eye Paul. He's kind of still stuck on, so the real guy, and also the follow-up of, and by the way, the real guy's body is in the academy.
Yeah.
Aniketos is going to say, the real one. What do you mean, real one?
Well, that's what it looks like. So I can only assume that the one running around looking as them is not the real one.
The one running around looking as them?
Paul,
Well,
why do you not tell me things until like hour after they happen?
I love you for being very slimy, but right now I shake you with my mind.
Should we just say in the law that, like, Aniketos can just resist the message so Paul can't get through?
Yeah, I'm sulking.
Yeah.
Leaving you on red.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, right. Saying it out loud to Aniketos. Okay, right, fine. But let's get somewhere where we can talk.
Aniketos with the energy of like a slightly sulking cat will huff, but not his head. Fine. The street
Right.
is not a good place for this.
Yeah, I'm going to try and observe what the king and his huskarls are doing.
Make a perception.
Oh, my favourites. One day I'm going to investigate spectacles for this character. That's a 3!
You have no idea what they're doing. To you, you just think it's a routine exercise that they're doing.
Can I
Anyone?
also have a nose?
Yeah, you
Why
can.
not?
Like anyone could try to figure out what they're trying to do.
That's not that good either. That's a 13.
Again, you have no idea what they're doing.
Something, execute Teiflings.
Not necessarily.
Hey!
What did Rain
The
get?
one that's perceptive.
Still, again, you don't know what they're doing either.
Come on, Paladin.
16.
Oh my god, with a -2?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you. That's why he's talking out loud while being messaged.
So you don't know what they're doing, but you overhear two town guards saying that we need to find the changeling. We need to lock them up. And they ran off to the opposite direction of you guys.
Well, I'm just going to say to us, they're mentioning something about a changeling.
What
That
about
would-
changeling?
Well, that would show how somebody was able to assume their appearance.
Bit embarrassing for changeling to be caught, no?
Yes, I wonder how that feels.
What are you guys doing now? Oh, sorry. Sorry, Ray. Right, even.
No, all
What were you gonna
good.
say?
Aniketos is just gonna eye Paul again. Cryptic air comment. He's trying to work out if he's saying that because he knows shit or just commenting. He don't know though. He's just eyeing him like,
Do I do an insight on him?
Do I want to insight on him? Sure, you know what? Aniketos is trying to decipher it. That's a 23.
Okay, would you like deception or performance?
Deception, please.
You've definitely got me beat here.
Tell me your secrets, boy.
Okay, so he definitely does know something about changing appearance. You stop me anytime I go too far, John,
Sure.
but it's not necessarily about being a changeling. There's something else.
Aniketos is gonna squint, but he's already pinky promised to not yap in the middle of the street. So he's gonna continue to not yap in the middle of the street, but bear that in mind for later.
Yep.
So, above table again, what are you guys doing? Are you heading back to the tavern for a bit, or...?
I think you guys maybe need to have a little bit of a rest before we potentially get ourselves into another fight.
And the tavern makes it seem like we were doing normal things all the
Yes, if you discount the witnesses.
Mm.
Do you think teachers are snitches?
Again, on the street. No.
No? Yeah, I'm sorry, I am shutting up. Yes, tavern sounds good.
So, you'll head back to your tavern, which I need to remind myself what the hell it is. Give me a second. It was some raven, wasn't it? Yeah, the running raven. So you head back to the running raven, and you see the jolly tavern keeper polishing this this tankard. My goodness, it's good to see you again. How it goes it? You've been quite long at the academy, haven't you?
Yes, well, they, you know how wizards are, they love talking.
Yes, those ignorant bastards are all the same, aren't they? Anyway, what drinks can I get you? You look all a bit parched there.
Okay, I'm just going to put 4 gold on the table and say, start a tab for us.
Righty-o then, I'll get you some ale. Above table, I am very sorry, Steve. I've been playing Thank Goodness You're Here game. and
What?
Oh no.
it's
I love that game.
Thank Goodness You're Here. It's a basic parody of like Northern England, and basically they take the make out like Northerners and everything.
Yeah.
How did you forget that I was a northerner as well?
Shh. So the tavern keeper gives you 4 ales, and you all sit down on this round table. It's very empty. There's no one about. It's just you lot. As you all look round, and you look at each other, and you all take that first sip, knowing that you're all alone now. You don't know where Joella or Loki's gone either. After a while, I'll say about half an hour-ish, maybe an hour, someone comes through the tavern doors. He talks to the tavern keeper, whispering, looking at your table. Do you want to listen in to what they're saying, or do you want to carry on?
Absolutely, we want to listen into what they're saying.
I'm going to watch how they behave rather than listen.
Okay, so could you roll me a perception, please, Aniketos?
Oh my god, I'm doing bad on perception. 13.
Strangely, you can hear part of the conversation
Yeah.
where the tavern keeper calls this person by his full name, and it is Edric. And they look at, and you also get the name of your party, the Happy Few, and you also hear mention about the king. they stop whispering, and the individual, who's very well dressed, sort of like a very noble, above table, a noble, sort of medieval Scandinavian individual, wearing very rich clothing. It's very well dyed. He's got jewels and a very nice fur cape on as he walks up to you. Greetings. I imagine you are the happy few who I have heard about.
Yeah, and who's asking?
I am Edric Claw Thorn, the advisor to the king.
Just going to continue cleaning under my nails with a dagger.
He, in his all his wisdom, sends his apologies that he does not wish to see you himself, but he sent me instead. May I sit down and talk to you what we have discovered?
Well,
Rue's going to Paul for this one and for Paul to take the lead.
Well, I think Ray was going to talk, so please go ahead.
well flattered. Why is the king interested in talking to us?
Well, he was, but he is kind of busy at the moment, so he
I
sent
am
me
sending
instead.
his messenger. We are not anyone of
Advisor.
no. Honest advisor. Yes, yes.
I'll sit down anyway.
Okay.
So, His Highness sends his gratitude to you all for what you have done for his kingdom, and a massive apology as well.
An apology for what, sir?
A messenger was sent to the king saying that there was an impostor of the Archmage. This was at the same time as the impostor was there. His Majesty found out, and well, one thing led to another. 2 of his guards were killed, and the changeling escaped. And now we are searching the city for this criminal. We also sent a detachment of the Huskarls to the academy, as it is now shut down for the next 48 hours until investigation is stopped. But what we have found, yes.
If they have not done so already, I recommend searching the Archmage's quarters.
Already done, and we found the body of the Archmage. And some messages that this changeling and his followers were sending to this Demona of the Order of Drakon. We also found out that this changeling was part of, well, the cause of the Black Riders. It would take some time for the city to accept the Teiflings back, but we have sent another messenger to the encampment of the Teiflings at the base of Frostfang Mountains for a negotiation. Our bigotry and xenophobic ways blinded us to what really happened. And the king...
Negotiation doesn't seem to quite cut it for me, sir. You see, if my race, humanity, have been persecuted to this extent, would they not demand an apology?
I am also human yourself. And yes, they do. That is why we're going for negotiations for peace talks and our deepest apologies.
Because deepest apologies fix so much.
what else can we do? But the king sends his gratitude to you, and has sent me a reward as well for your good deeds. I will bring round 1,000 gold pieces tomorrow morning for your gratitude for what you've done to this kingdom. Now, I'm sure you won't be left alone, so I will see you in tomorrow morning with your money.
Before you go, we were wrongly accused at Spellmoon.
Moonspell.
Is there anything Spellmoon?
That is a city in the Empire.
And so His Majesty has no influence.
No, only in this kingdom. The Empire is a different breed,
I see.
seeing as the neighbouring kingdoms are at war with the Empire now.
It was worth an ask.
It was. I bid you a good day, everyone. And he flaps his cape behind him and walks away.
Well, he was rather fancy, wasn't he?
Be very careful of these rewards. The king might think that we're beholden to him afterward.
I have an idea, and it may sound stupid. We know that we don't know much about Vesta, but we do know she had some form of family within her own academy. Maybe see if we can't get a message over to them about what's happened. Get them some closure on their star student. They can maybe inform her family.
The academy here has a connection to her academy, no? We could
Yeah.
maybe ask them to send word.
Yeah.
So long as we do so without alerting Cicero's friends. He didn't get that dagger from nowhere.
He got it from his master?
Yes, that's what worries me.
This master potentially being this changeling?
Or Demona herself.
Yes, I would worry if they were writing off to this Demona, then it is likely coming from right up top.
Only Shadorim was with us at the time. But we discovered that the cult has people placed in positions of power and influence. Be very, very suspicious of anybody who wants to help us out in positions of power.
Understood.
Now, I believe, Aniketos, you would like to speak to me. Would you like to do this in front of everybody else, or would you like to speak to me privately?
Above table, if I'm being stupid, do you mean pertaining to things that about Aniketos? Or do you mean about the shit that happened in the academy and stuff?
Well, you'd find out, but he's talking more about you getting mad at him for keeping things to himself.
Oh, okay. That's chill. Just making sure I'm going in the right direction. I'm there like, well, there's so many points. Aniketos will look to Paul and say,
It really is. I have one or two questions. Unless you want to be particularly secretive, I do not mind asking in front of the class, so to speak.
Now that's very strange. For a man who's always worn a mask, to accuse someone else of being secretive.
No, I see your point. But my mask does not come with the hidden knowledge of a dead man that we are currently investigating into.
I see your point too. In the rush for us to get out of there, I did not have the time to stand you all around me and tell you all of the facts. Vesta forced our hand. She was still a friend, even though I didn't approve of her tactics.
No, you are fair in that. I apologize for getting frustrated.
I don't... No, you go first. You go first.
Listen, as I have promised to you, I am quite willing to show face to you all. I'm not embarrassed of what is beneath. I just would require an element of privacy because I do not trust eyes elsewhere.
That's fine. And I'm not expecting that you do. Just that you have to understand the nature of my work. I have to be a little bit slimy, as you put it.
Oh, yeah, I suppose I do not mind slimy that much. I am just not used to having it directed at me. This is all new to me.
It's not directed at any of you. I just simply didn't have the time. Shadorim can tell you and confirm. Whenever I discover something, I always share it, but never when we're in danger.
He does do that. But sometimes it does. If it's important, you should try to tell us.
I understand. And I will try and do better at that. I could have made me rattled it off in 10 seconds. Sure, my fault. You see, I may be a sneak, but I'm not out for no good.
No, I trust in that.
I bloody well hope so. Saved your life, didn't I?
Yes, okay. Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay, right. It's time for me to stop going on about it.
Yes, no, you did, and I have not thanked you yet. Thank you.
Well, you did, the first time we spoke afterward. I'm just being a dick about it.
Well, I'm feeling that the life-saving count is going up at a rate even I was unaware could get so high.
Sorry, I'm agitated. We lost another friend to death. It upset me very much the first time. He was a strange man. A very strange man. And quite unable to control. But he was still my friend. And I show Rue and Aniketos the stone that he left me. He gave me this. It's a very powerful artifact. He always cared. He just was so lost he couldn't show it very well.
Do either of us know what this artifact is? Or is it just stone?
Magic stone.
Magic stone, aye. Aniketos will cock his head to the side slightly as he looks at it.
It's tourmaline, if you know crystals.
Not massively, but yeah, go on.
Mottled green and purple.
Yeah.
So, you're still all drinking your ale. Is there anything else you would like to do at this moment, ladies and gentlemen?
Nope, not right now.
No, nothing immediate.
Paul, what does Paul want to do? Just keep on drinking with his friends, or?
He's not that interested in drinking at the moment. He's just kind of doing it to fit in.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'll just mention before the night's up and we go for a rest.
Mm-hmm.
Have a think about what we should do. If we should go and visit the king, or if we should just head on to the rest of our travels.
I mean, wasn't there other things that would need to be done here? Shadorim, you said you had things to do here.
Shadorim?
Yep.
You had a few things to do here, didn't you, sir?
Yeah, I'm gonna. But Shadorim's obviously not in the right mind at the minute, and
No,
he's
that's fine.
pretty tired from
From battling.
from battling.
Then I suggest we rest for today. We sleep here overnight, and in the morning,
So,
do what we do.
At the moment, it's just coming dusk at the moment, and there's a few more patrons coming in after their work schedule's finished to grab a few drinks before they head home.
I had meant to ask you all something, because you have all traveled a lot and you might have seen something on this that I have not, and if not, I would like to briefly take a trip to oh my god, what is it called?
The Hall of Tomes.
Hall of Tomes, thank you so much. I would like to briefly take trip to Hall of Tomes while we are in town. Have any of you in your travels encountered anything like Rift?
If we have, we don't know it by that name.
Like oh wow, DM, how did it look?
What's up?
How did it look? If I had to give a descriptive of it, I have just it written down, but not how this looked.
Jog this old DM's mind. What? Are you saying the Rift or?
Yes, the Rift. The.
Is it a book or is it?
No, like the physical, like my method of transportation, so to speak.
Ah, right. So yes, yes. So you were okay. So above table, you were thrown from your home world or home plane of existence into this world because there was a great rift.
Yes.
That happened 8-9 months ago.
Yes. From an appearance standpoint, is there any distinct features that I could have described to the party?
Sort of something that it it was almost like something was ripping apart the seams of your own world, and most things were sucked in from it into this world.
Okay. Thank you. Aniketos is going to like pause for a second, make like a vague like pulling apart gesture with
Yeah.
his hands, and will be like a big tear in just kind of wafts generally at the air. Like just you'd know it if you saw it. It's like a big rip in just the air. Kind of sucks things toward it. Ringing any bells? Anyone seen anything like that? Heard anything like that?
Nope.
Not that I can remember.
Okay, I need to go to Hall of Tombs.
I said tombs. I meant tomes.
Tomes.
That's the wrong noise. That's the different thing entirely. I would like to read a little into this, if that does not bother anyone while we are here. I know if you are all wanting to rest, I will head over there myself.
I'm okay for now. I can come with you if you want the company.
I would not mind the company. I am just thinking that maybe I need to get a few more facts straight before I can honestly tell too much about myself.
Let me have a look. Temples. Uppsala. I wouldn't know anything about that, would I?
No.
Okay, let's leave that alone for now then.
You can read about it in the Hall of Tomes.
Paul didn't finish school. He doesn't read very well.
It's okay, I will read to you like a bedtime story. And this is about a horrible, vengeful god.
He's not horrible. No, that's fine. I've got something I can be doing before bedtime.
So who's going to the Hall of Tomes with Aniketos?
I'm happy to if Aniketos wants me to.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
What about Shadorim? Or is he not good at reading? Shadorim?
Yeah,
Technically.
I'm staying.
Oh, you're staying to drink. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, like Shadorim's pretty knackered.
Yeah.
So
That's
he's just
fine.
gonna rest.
Okay.
So we've got foot to do.
Right. What's Paul doing?
Paul is going to try and alleviate his grief by being a flirt and trying to get some attention from ladies. Which, before you ask, I don't want to roleplay.
Good. I'll just ask you to roll me some dice and we'll go from there a bit later. But anyway,
Okay.
so Aniketos and Rue, you walk out of the tavern when there's a lot of patrons coming in, and you all head to the Hall of Tomes. They're just about to close, but they let you in for a few more minutes. You see they're not librarians, they call themselves the Keepers of the Tomes, where they dress really simply with brown robes, very, they don't really, they're very unkept. Like the men or the elven men or the dwarven men, they don't really brush their hair or brush their beard hair. They're just basically unkept keepers of the tomes.
Rue borderline looks like she fits in with them with her hair.
But you do see an owling shouting at this keeper who's sitting on his desk. Dan, could you introduce your character, please?
So, you will see. For Owlin, he is perhaps slightly on the taller side. He is cloaked in a long brown robe, and in his hand is a long staff with what looks to be a very small book carved at the top. It looks to be made of wood, but several different types, as the book is of a much darker shade than the rest of the staff. He's rather belligerent, certainly as he's speaking to this individual, and rather determined to get the answer that he wants.
Sir, I told you before, we don't have that book here. Now, I would gladly ask you to leave, but if you don't, I'll have to get the head keeper, and she will tell you that the book is gone as well.
Where has the book gone? I was told it was here.
The book was destroyed 6 years ago by a crazy mage. We don't have it in our inventory.
Well, are you sure? I mean, is there no copies?
There are 4 other copies, but nowhere near here.
Well, that's just... I need that book.
Let me talk to the head keeper and see if she knows anything. And the individual gets up and walks at the back. Whilst... Yes, Dan, sorry.
No, he just sort of... He sighs and sort of shakes his head, looking rather relieved suddenly, perhaps, that something is going his way for the minute.
You see 2 individuals walking up to you.
Hello. What brings you both here?
I'm just gonna look up to Aniketos. You would see, for a wood elf, that she is very short. With these little wooden circle lensed glasses, this great big bushy hair that looks like it hasn't been touched with a brush for like months, maybe even years, with this long sleeved green dress and leather armor and boots. I'll put a photo in for our group chat later of her updated artwork. Just looking up at Aniketos. She doesn't know what she's doing here, she's just helping Aniketos.
Aniketos is like a fucking tall fire genasi. Very long, kind of curled red hair, and very distinctly gaudy, heavy gold jewelry around his neck, on all of his fingers, his arms, and he has like this big winged gold cape on. And he sort of pauses upon feeling both eyes on him, still sort of taken aback by this stranger's volume as they were coming in, and will say, we are looking for information on rifts between planes.
That sounds quite interesting.
Yes, I'm hoping it is good read and there are reads to be had here. What are you looking for, friend?
An old book written by a halfling. It details the history and legends of minotaurs by Garland Crantus. I want a copy, and this was the closest place for me to come see. And apparently the fools here say it was destroyed, but that must be nonsense. This book details minotaurs. It is precious indeed.
Are you a doctor of minotaurs?
Above table minotaurs are extinct.
Oh, thank you. That means that changes that changed my reply. My bad. Sorry. Wait, how long extinct?
About 5,000 years.
Oh wow.
Aniketos will nod his head slowly and say, I heard good things about them. A halfling wrote it?
Yes, one of the reasons why I'm rather intrigued to read it. As you may not know, they have been extinct for some time, and well, halflings writing about ancient races. It's very interesting, and well, it sounds like a new read, and I have run out of things to read at the church, so I'm setting out to find new books, and this was one of the ones. But a book about Riff, you say? That could be quite interesting. Don't think I've read anything on Riffs.
Aniketos with like a slightly wry smile on his mouth, in a way where he is finding himself funny even as before he starts to speak will say, I did not know halflings lived even half as long to know about that. In any case, yes, I'm sure it's quite interesting. I am not particularly knowledgeable on the subject myself, so it will be a learning experience. Perhaps if they have no books on Minotaur, you may be interested in studying rifts with us.
He sort of he lifts his head and he looks slightly above your headline, and he sort of tilts a couple of times. I have not read anything, and if this book is new, I shall certainly have to have it. So, yes, I don't see why not. I'm quite interested in magic.
The head keeper, or the head keeper comes in. She is she's an interesting looking high elf, as her hair it's a very 80s style hairdo, and has grey and white streaks in her hair, with a grey eye and yellow eye. Now then, I hear that you want a book, Owling.
Drew, yes, have you got it? Have you brought it with you?
No, it was destroyed, like my underling said. But thankfully, I know a person who has a copy, and he's making his rounds in the Norvanian area very soon.
That is good. What is her name?
He's a traveling book salesman called Jimbo. He'll be coming to, may not be coming to Frostfall, but he'll be coming to the next region in a month or so. If you'd like to make your way there, I'm sure he will help you with your book problem. Now then, I have other customers to deal with. Sir, can I help you with anything? As he's looking to you, Aniketos.
Oh, yes. Do you have any books on rifts?
Riffs? Like
plain rifts.
what, like guitar riffs, or?
No, like planes.
Aeroplanes have not been invented yet.
No, like planes of existence.
Planes of existence. Oh, I am
Rifts
sorry,
between
yes.
planes of existence.
Now, you saying that we got a brand new book out. was written by an unknown author about what happened 9 months ago in the Empire. And she gets... What's so funny?
So convenient.
She goes off to one of the bookcases and pulls this quite thin but quite large looking book and everything. It's an unknown author, but it details what happened during the Undead War for about 9 months ago. It also details what happened afterwards as well. Maybe this will help you with your rift problem.
That sounds like a step in the right direction, thank you.
Thank you. That'd be 10 gold, please.
I'll pay for that.
Thank you very much, sir. Now then, we are now closing the Hall of Tomes. Please make your way to the exits, please. Thank you. And she walks away.
Success.
As you three
Well,
walk out of the Hall of Tomes, I take it, Dan, you're following them back to the tavern, I imagine?
yes, he has bought the book and is somewhat like, oh, if I can have this, let me help you. Sounds quite interesting.
We are staying at a local tavern right now. If you want to come back that way with us, we can have a group reading session. Riveting, I'm sure.
That sounds most intriguing. Yes. Yes, I'll bring my book. And he's very somewhat protective of the book that you wanted, that he immediately offered the gold for to buy.
Aniketos is also quite interested in knowing what's in that book.
Okay.
So he's gonna lead the way back. He's gonna baby eye Paul for drink money if he needs to get this book off the Owlin for long enough to read.
Meanwhile, Rue is doing that very uncomfortable stare that she does at people, where she just stares at them for a little bit too long as she attempts to suss everything that she can about this new individual.
Amazing. And with that...
So, yeah, every time you look down, there is just this tiny elf just staring back up at you.
And with that, you three head back to the Running Raven. And this is where we're going to take a 10-15 minute break. Because I need to get myself another drink because I'm out. And then we'll carry on with the rest of the session. So we see you guys in the next 10-15 minutes. And we're back. So, Aniketos, Rue, and Dan's character I cannot pronounce for the life of me. Could you just
Rekamar.
could you say that one more time?
Yep, Rekamar.
Rekamar. You'll head back to the tavern, the Running Raven. As you three enter, it's now very busy, very crowded, full of patrons from the city, drinking, eating. But you manage to find your fellow comrades still on that round table. Both Paul and Rancor are drinking and talking. As you go towards the table, they both look up at you three.
Rancor?
I mean, Shadorim.
Hello. These your companions?
Yes.
Yes.
Paul Shadorim. Meet our newfound furry friend, Rekamar.
Hello.
Greetings.
Are you all interested in the rift then? Or
Only just heard of them.
Yeah. What Paul just said. I haven't really heard of them before.
fair enough. They sound quite interesting. Yes. Sorry, I am Rekamar. I am in service to the god Orn, and it seems perhaps I should be joining you for a few hours, if that's all right. If not, I'll just read somewhere else.
No, join us.
Won't bother me, my fella.
Well, thank you. You sort of look for a chair to sit in around the table.
There's quite a few chairs around this round wooden table, so you managed to find one quite easily.
He sort of looks as Rekamar will take a seat. He looks anxiously at everyone, and then back at the book, and then at everyone again. And what brings you all here then?
Well, I mean, I'm not really the best one to say that.
Business endeavors.
Yeah, that's probably the smartest way to put it. Business endeavors.
That is fair enough. Something similar brought me here, and yes, just sort of Rekamar kind of just nods silently, and then just does a small rhythmic tapping on the book.
Do you want to know what's inside the book, Rekamar?
He very much wants to do so,
Okay.
but doesn't want to seem immediately rude.
Okay, so in the book, it starts off with the Undead War, which happened at the south parts of the Waving Empire, which is very much south to where you are at the moment.
Okay.
It explains about this Dark Lord who opened a rift to the to another plane of existence to try and bring back an ancient god. But a venturing party managed to stop him. But because he opened that rift, he also believes that there was another rift that was opened in another part of another plane of existence. But he can't pinpoint where the rift was opened. And basically just carries on about the aftermath of the war, what happened, and various other things. Yeah, that's the summary of the book.
Yeah, Rekamar will he will flick through it at the table if no one stops him. Really, he's quite an avid book reader, and you'll. If anyone tries to talk to him or try to grab his attention, they will almost immediately have to try quite hard. He very quickly dives into the book and zones out around him.
Okay. Paul will get up, walk around the table to Rekamar's back, put his hand on his right shoulder, lean in to talk to him. So how did they bring you into this? And just to describe Paul for Rekamar's benefit, if you imagine Severus Snape, but really dressed up fancy, and with a rapier at his side, and leather gloves.
Fair enough. Oh, they looked to buy a book about rifts and didn't have the books I had, but this one sounded interesting, so I bought that one instead.
What's your interest in books?
My I've sworn service to Orm, the god of knowledge, and there was a book I was set out to collecting for him, but they didn't have it at the moment, so I will have to wait a month, it would seem, at the earliest. But something about rifts sounded quite interesting, so I thought I'd buy that and give that a read. The place where I used to read didn't really have much on rifts. Maybe mentioned them, but I thought this would be quite interesting.
He leans back a bit. Well, I've met your kind before. You might be surprised to hear.
Oh, you mean an owlin?
Yes.
That's fair.
But have I met your kind as in wizards before?
Wizard? Oh. Not a wizard. My magic comes from the pact I swore with Orn himself.
Ah. You might not be able to help me then. Well, I hope that you fit in well with us. You'll excuse me, I'm dealing with some business myself, actually.
Well, I wish you luck.
And Paul walks off to do what he said he was going to do.
Above table, what was Paul going to do? I forgot. You could tell with this old DM.
He's going to try and be flirting
Ah, yes. Okay, yes.
and hopefully get somebody, some woman to go back with him.
Right. We'll do that in a bit. We've got to focus on the table first. What is everyone else doing at the moment?
I'm just having a drink and probably just joining conversation with everyone.
Aniketos is currently staring quite irritably at the owlin, kind of tapping his talons against the table as he waits to receive his turn on the fucking book he wanted.
I can sort of see Rouge just sort of sitting there like a small child that's waiting for that's just sitting, staring at the tension between their two parents that are having a silent argument. Just like, help!
Yeah, Rekamar, unless told, he won't notice. He is oblivious to people's and emotions. He is very much more of, book.
Yeah, that's fair.
Aniketos will be patient for a while until he gets like halfway through, and by that point he is going to clear his throat and say, Rekamar.
Yes?
I can trust that I will be allowed to read too, yes?
Yes. That should be fine. Did you want to read now?
Yeah, there is an element of urgency I feel about this situation, but I suppose an hour is not the worst.
Oh. Well, if it's urgent, I shouldn't deny you knowledge. That would be against Orn. So please, have a read. And he will close the book and pass it over to Aniketos.
Cool.
Alright. I preemptively wrote down the notes I needed.
So Aniketos is going to flick through with surprising speed for a man who seemed this impatient like before to really get stuck in this book. He is going through this fast. Seems to entirely ignore most of the aftermath ordeal and instead focuses on the causes of things.
Yeah.
He will flick open his own little notepad, jot down a few things, and then return the book to Rekamar.
Oh, thank you very much. And he will accept the book, and Rekamar would probably start from the beginning again. And quite happily.
Several hours have gone past now, and you're all finishing off your drinks. What's Rekamar going to do for lodgings?
I suppose by this point his eyes are going to start aching.
Yeah, they are aching.
From the pretty much constant reading. So he will He will eventually sort of shut the book and probably turn to Aniketos, who's had the most conversation with him. He just asks, "Do you know if they have lodgings here?" I don't think I had any. Can't remember.
Yes,
Think
there
I'm-
are lodgings here. You know, we got just sorry, above table. We got like double rooms, didn't we?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, technically we do have a space now
Yeah,
that
I might then
people are
offer-
missing.
Yes.
Aniketos will consider him for a few moments before saying, "You know, I have free space in room I was going to be sleeping in, so if you do not mind sharing, consider it done."
Oh, that's very kind of you. Okay.
Don't worry, I do not snore.
Oh, I'm not sure if I do. No one's ever told me. But apologies if I do.
It's okay. I do not mind. You have lovely feathers, by the way.
Oh. Yes, people harass me about keeping them clean. I'm much too busy normally trying to find a book or read a book, but sometimes I have to do things I don't want to do.
Aniketos looks vaguely amused at the notion that washing is a great task for him, and will say,
Oh, it's certainly a burden to have to wash yourself off so frequently.
Yes, that is one of the advantages of magic. It can help slow things down and clean you. And he'll sort of pull out his staff and he'll sort of tap it and would cast sort of prestidigitation on his hands just to clean them a bit. See, keep book clean. Very important.
Oh, I really should have thought of doing something like that sooner. Here I have been using soap.
Takes a lot of time. Easier just to use magic.
No, I agree. It was easier when I was a little more versed in magic.
Oh, you used to use magic, or?
I still do, just not quite as sharp as I used to.
I was always interested, but had no talent. So, but luckily, meeting Orn, yeah, that changed things for me. Well, can I get you all one more drink before?
I can be tempted.
And Rekamar will turn to the others, forgetting their names for the minute.
Rue will still be there, and if no one has stopped Rue is the first time that anyone has seen her drunk. No one has stopped her. She's just kind of been quietly just drinking, not even realizing, just continuing to stare at this new person and
Could
observe.
you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yeah. Just done that thing where she's just like, she's not even. No, it's not a concentration check, but I thank you and appreciate you for that one. That's a 6.
Okay.
Technically it's a 9 because you're next to me.
Okay. Yeah.
So you are
Either way.
quite drunk.
Oh yeah.
you know,
Adding on the fact that Rue, for the most part, doesn't drink.
No.
do you know, like when babies like face plant into their food?
Oh yeah.
Just silent for a few seconds and then
It's
thunk.
just kind of that thing, you know, that ADHD thing where you kind of got this thing in front of you and you kind of end up drinking it or eating it and you just keep going without realizing because you're so focused on something else. She's so focused on trying to get a bead on this new guy that she hasn't realized how much she's drunk.
Yeah. Oh, Shadorim's right there, downing him as well.
Amazing.
Just occasionally attempting to try and do shape water to make funny little shapes of water dance around, and it's just not working.
So your new friend buys you all another round of drinks, and you keep talking. Does anyone else want to do any role playing before we say goodnight and carry on for the morning?
I'm going to take that as a no, if no one wants to do it.
No. If I'll probably do a brief check to see if Paul is still alive and kicking, and if the answer is yeah, but with several women, Aniketos is not going to look into that further.
Oh no, just a single one.
Just one? Aye. Oh, my bad.
Oh, has he been able to get the lucky?
Could you roll me a...
Something.
Okay, before you ask me, I'm just going to say his preferences are half-elf women,
Okay.
elf women, and tiefling women.
Well, the Teiflings be out of it because they haven't come back to the city yet. So, let's say, can you just roll me? What's your highest skill? Like, what's +1
In charisma or at all?
at all?
Stealth and sleight of hand.
Okay.
But persuasion is slightly behind that in +9.
Okay, can you roll me a straight nat 20 and add 9 to it?
Okay. So persuasion.
You're going to do the fucking blow off in one trick to seduce people.
Fancy.
23.
So, Aniketos finds Paul doing the mouth battle with a very attractive blonde-haired elven maiden.
I mean, who am I to get between a man and his way of grieving?
Yep.
Aniketos is gonna, go to check on Paul, see that, kind of slowly nod to himself and try and, go the other way
Why?
slowly without anyone noticing.
Can you make me a stealth, please?
Oh, fuck me, no. I'm gonna be noticed.
Not with my perception.
Oh, you
Not with your perception, but maybe with hers.
You got 5 to beat.
Oh my god. 14, never mind.
Okay, so you managed to get yourself... You bump into a few people, but you don't fall over. You manage to get yourself away and head back to the table.
We'll just say that Paul is busy for the rest of the night.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, yep.
Aniketos will not snitch, but dutifully tell the party to maybe not go check on Paul tonight. He's fine.
Understandable.
He's fine. You don't want to check on it.
Yeah,
So, you finish all your drinks up, and after a while, you'll head off to bed whilst the other patrons leave. The next morning, you come down the stairs. Actually, could everyone roll me, apart from Paul, just D20, please.
This is going to be great.
Oh.
That's a 4. Apparently, I'm now rolling consistently 4. My dice have decided that 4 is the only number.
Was it Aniketos and
6.
6? Shadorim.
19.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
And Rekamar.
10.
10. So, strange enough, Shadorim is the first one to come down the stairs, and you see the innkeeper or the tavern keeper laying out some lot of breakfast on this one table for you all to pick at and put it on your plates and everything. It's got a selection of bacon, sausages, basically everything, even porridge. Strange enough, he's got strawberries. It's quite a fancy little hors d'oeuvres he's got on this one table.
Oh, I basically say to the innkeeper, that's a fancy spread you put out.
Yes,
Something going on?
Well, I always have this out for every time I have people stay over. It can't be a tavern if you can't have breakfast in the morning, I say.
Oh, I agree with you there. It's just a lot more fancy than the ones I've been to.
Granted, this isn't the fanciest tavern in the whole damn city, but I try my best.
Your best is very good.
I appreciate that. If you don't mind, I'm going to do some stock checking now, if that's all right.
Oh, it's no problem. I'm going to go help myself to this breakfast.
And he goes off to the back of the tavern. Well, the back rooms of the tavern to sort out the inventory. One by one, the other party members, including Rekamar, come down the stairs and see this lovely display.
Rekamar he'll just stick to the pottage. His background of coming from a church and he's used to rather frugal and not plates of meat and strawberries.
Fair enough.
Meanwhile, Rue is just hoarding those strawberries and avoiding the meat.
You'll sit down on a table for you and start digging in. What's Aniketos having?
What is Aniketos having? He'll have a spread of things. He'll have a few bits of meat, bit of bread, a bit of strawberry. If I can wrangle any of them, might be
not.
like one. I will have one strawberry.
She does that slightly thing where someone's slightly a little bit too hungover and hasn't had their morning coffee and they're just borderline feral. Of touch these, you're dead.
I only get it because she drops it in a bid to scramble them all. Floor strawberry.
Floor strawberry.
Flawberries.
Strawberry.
After a while, you see Paul coming down the stairs, trying to be discreet as he's still trying to put his clothes on.
Like
Do we know if he's being discreet?
Everyone roll me a perception.
That's a nat 20 for fucking. So that's a 26.
I'm in trouble.
Okay, so both Aniketos and Rue see him trying to be discreet, but it's not working.
Uh,
Do I notice this?
Yes, you do.
oh, Rue is absolutely going to kind of give you a little bit of a stink eye that is indicating of we'll talk about this later, and that is all you're going to get from her.
Once I've made my way to the bottom of the stairs, it's just like throw his arms out. What?
Hello.
Hello, Rekamar. Rekamar. Sorry, it was a long night.
That's right.
Can tell.
I hope you didn't strain yourself too much.
Funny.
Aniketos will look amused, but otherwise just go back to his food.
So what is?
Well.
Oh, yeah, carry on. Sorry, Dan.
Oh, sorry. I was just. That's right. Rekamar was just going to ask. So, what are you doing all today?
Well, I reckon sitting down at the table, looking at what's left of the food, I reckon that we should plan. You know? We didn't have a plan yesterday evening. We don't have a plan this morning. So we need to think of what we're going to do.
Well, I suppose at first we are waiting for this advisor to come back again. Some point this morning.
Oh, yes, he owes us money.
He does.
Mm.
We're not skipping on that.
I was meaning to speak to you about that. This, me holding on to the purchase ledger, me holding on to party funds. I don't think that's fair. I think we should divide it up equally and put an end to that practice.
You want us to be responsible for our own funds?
Is there a reason we shouldn't be?
Some of us we all have very differing ideas of what is a lot of money. For example, I thought 10 gold was a lot of money until there was that recent discussion that banks exist where 10 gold is not a lot of money at all.
Well, this is how we used to do it. We used to do it by vote. Okay, so how many of you say that we should divide all of the money that I have in keeping it for the rest of the party should be divided? Say yay.
I would be in favor of at least having a few gold in my pocket, for I have just what is on my wrists.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Out of
We've put
sheer
party funds, but keep some to ourselves as well.
Out of sheer curiosity, how much do we have in funding?
It is over 3,500.
And how much money would be considered not too much money to potentially get robbed or look like they're going to be robbed? I imagine if someone was to walk around with, like, say, 500 gold, one might be a bit more of a target for pickpocket.
If you have 10 gold or more, you're a target for pickpockets.
And that is why I say 10 gold is a lot of money.
Aniketos is going to look at his rings with like a look of slight despair suddenly, as if he's never considered this as an option before.
I had this responsibility foisted upon me. I didn't really want it.
Okay, so ignore whatever the hell that roll is that just happened when I moved.
That's fine.
I moved, and apparently a roll happened.
It's all good, don't worry.
So I'm just going to work this one out actually above table. Just what, about 3,500?
I'll give you the exact number. $3,521 gold, more in silver, nearly 500. Yeah.
So we'll just say
about 300. Yeah.
3,500?
Yeah, okay.
Just keeping it...
Not counting my own take of that.
Yeah, just keeping it to the hundreds.
Yeah.
Here, to the nearest 100, because whatever's excess will just end up staying in party funds anyway. And how many ways are we planning on splitting it?
Well, what I would say is we keep our new members' money in trust until he's shown himself to be part of us, truly.
Okay. So...
No offense, Owlin.
No. It's fine. It's your money, so not to worry.
4.
Whilst you're counting up your money, the individual you saw yesterday walks in, turns to you, and walks towards your table. You're still here, I take it. That's good. Now then, I have the money that I promised you, and he puts down his satchel on the table with a big 1,000 gold pieces there from the royal treasury.
Right.
As promised from yesterday.
So that puts our total party funds at about 4,500. Which, if we split it between the 4, means we get over 1,000 coins each, which I think is way too much for us all to be carrying. And if we split it between the 5, it's at 900, which in my opinion is still a little bit too much to be carrying.
Is this out of character?
Yeah, this is out of character.
Thank fuck.
Above table, it's fine.
We are going to announce to the tavern.
It was me out loud doing math, forgetting that I was talking out loud.
It's fine to have that much money on you.
Okay, cool. There you go then.
Is there anything else you need from His Royal Highness or me? Just simply come visit us at the Longhouse.
Would that include a potential audience with His Majesty?
If you want to have an audience, yes.
I think we have many things to discuss.
Well, I hope to see you very soon then. And he turns away and walks out of the tavern.
Yes, we have many things to discuss, but I'm not going to make an appointment with you now. What is the point of that? Asshole.
Rich people.
Do kings even accept walk-ins?
If you're the right people, they do.
Yeah.
Are you one of those people?
Probably not.
No, but I've been able to manage it sometimes.
That's quite impressive. You must be popular. Well known. Respected, then.
No and no on both counts.
Ah. And Rekamar just returns his food. Realising he doesn't talk much.
You Shadorim basically just gives about a big stretch and gets up and just goes, Paul, you hold on to my money for now. I'll pick it up later if I can. I've got plans I need to get to.
What are your plans again?
It's the personal plans. So,
Are you certain that you don't want anyone with you?
Well, if you wish to come, you can come, but I'd rather you stay out of it. Don't want to drag you into it.
Well, I personally respect your wishes. I mean, me being in front of a holy order, not a great idea. But perhaps somebody else here might be a good idea.
Oh, they're not holy order. They're just mercenaries.
Oh, well, mercenaries? They're practically criminals. I'd love to come with you.
Well, I'm going to make my way there. Got a lot of thinking to do on the way.
Let me sort out this money business, and I'll be right with you.
Shadorim's not going to wait. He's just going to
Go.
Just going to go.
Okay.
Well, I can easily catch up with you. It's fine.
Fine.
Right, so what share do you currently want?
Well, how are we splitting it? 5 ways? 6 ways? 127?
Yeah.
How many ways are we splitting it above table?
160 ways.
160 ways?
Yeah.
For 160?
Yeah. You know what I mean. Well, I hope you
Do we split then 5 ways and Paul keeps like a hand on things until...
So
Until Rekarin prills himself.
We're rounding it to the nearest 100, which is about 4,500, but there's still extra on top of that. That's going to stay in the party funds. But if we round it to between 5, it's 900 gold each. 5 ways. 4,500.
There's more than 5.
How many ways are we splitting it then?
Yeah, 5 ways, isn't it?
Yeah, right now. Because as far as we know, above table, I'm guessing this is all getting cut out.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 2 missing in action. Some of us have left. Right now, the people that are here are the party.
Yes, at the moment.
Obviously,
yes.
we know above table that we're going to get 1 or 2 more. But right now, they're not a party, and so therefore we wouldn't have split it for extra people that
How
aren't.
about we split it 6 ways? We discount Loki because he's rich as fuck, and we split it 6 ways with Jirilla in mind, but then when we get the extra party member in, it can go to them.
Okay, yeah, that's 750 each then, which is nice and easy and round.
Perfect.
Okay, add yourself that, and I will take away 5 times 750.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I have money on my sheet. This is amazing. I've been at 0 the whole campaign.
Rekamar's just going to run off to the bookshop.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
so...
no, hang on, wait a minute. I did say that yours would be held in trust.
You did. You did, to be fair.
Yes.
Rekamar wouldn't expect anything.
So you want to
Is
do
any-
750 divided by 4 in that case, because we're keeping 100 aside for one, and then 100 aside for in good faith.
Kate is going to be so pissed with Paul.
That'd be 3,000 that you're getting rid of,
And
just so you're aware.
Paul is a slums man. Like, never seen that much money. Like, why would he want to keep onto it so hard?
Okay, and so now we're back with it sorted out that we've got money.
I got the brains. You got the brawn.
As soon as you sort out the money, the tavern keeper comes in, holding a crate, and he puts the crate down, and he starts. Do you guys smell that?
Well, what?
And he looks over to the doors like, bloody hell! I didn't expect to see you here, you little turd. I thought I banned you. And the person he's talking to is this little goblin, burnt in one side of his face with a peg leg, carrying something. Don't worry. I'm only here to see... Ah, there they are. That's the peoples I want to see. And he just hobbles over to your table, carrying this quite fancy looking case. It's made of black marble, and it looks very fancy. My master told me to give this to you, and he puts this case on the table. And I've got a note for you, as he hands this note to you, Jack. You can see that his left arm is like kind of like deformed, bit like above table the butler from Scary Movie 2.
Uh-huh. Right.
And he like slowly gives you like this really dirty looking note.
I'm going to hand the note to Aniketos, if he'll take it.
Aniketos is going to look at this note as you give it to him. And will very delicately, with like 2 fingers, take it off you. Like he's kind of nervous about what it's dirty with.
Oh.
Is Paul looking at Aniketos to read it?
I'm looking at this goblin, and I'm saying, okay. Yeah, your master, and who might that be? Just to give you time to read the note whilst I'm doing this.
Okay.
What's that saying? Stitches get critters or something?
I would like to insight check this little shit because I do not trust it.
Stitches get critters.
If possible.
Yes, you can.
Oh, that's a 15.
Okay, so you can tell that this goblin is not a very trustworthy goblin, and he obviously is in service to someone very bad. Very, very bad.
I don't think we want whatever he has to offer.
Could I please scramble over the table, the chest on the table, and get behind the goblin?
Of course. Make me acrobatics, please.
Okay. $24.
So you managed to get behind the goblin with a bit of flair.
Hand on the hilt of my rapier.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Letting everybody else go for it.
I am quickly reading through the note while Paul was talking, as has been assigned my mission.
Rekamar will just stay where he is, really. Kind of keeping his eye on the goblin, but happily eating his pottage at the same time.
Okay, so what do you want to do with this goblin then?
Is Paul just waiting for us to make a move?
I think
Yes.
it is, yeah.
Yeah, what does the note say before?
I'm now sending it to you now.
Oh, my bad. Give me a second, let me open up my DMs.
I'm still trying to send it. Hang on a minute. We'll probably cut this out again.
Yay, edit.
Editing.
Technical difficulties and editing.
I'm cursing the fact that I made Aniketos a fast reader now, because I realise now I'm gonna have to read this with speed. Ugh. Oh no! Okay.
So, can I go yet, or you still want my audience?
I will put my rapier on his shoulder. What do you think?
Why have you got your blade on me? I haven't done anything wrong. I just sent you a present from my mistress.
Mistress now? Prefer it was master.
Well, master, mistress, same things. They beat me up a lot, and I get really excited from it.
Well, sir, it would not be the same thing were you to look between their legs.
Can I, while they are talking to the little man, who is proving to be more freaky than I ever could have possibly anticipated, slide the box over to myself, and I'd like to flip open the lid so it's not in everyone else's immediate gaze, because I'm slightly concerned after reading that as to what's going to be in it, and I don't want to freak people out.
Okay. You open the box, and you see I don't know how I'm going to do this.
Send her a message privately if it's not something you want the rest of us to know yet. Whispers.
I'm actually going to pop her into another channel.
Oh God!
I love this shit. I fucking fucking love this shit.
Unfortunately, there's no other chat. Hang on, I have to make a channel.
Send me your thoughts and prayers, everybody. I wasn't
May the soul of
Hello.
Hello. I am now changing the thing so we can.
No problem.
What is it called again? Whispers.
Whispers in all caps.
Yeah, it's not on the thing. I still got you though. I still. Hang on, talk again.
Hello.
Okay, right. Okay, so you open the box,
Mhm.
and there you see 2 fingers and 2 ears. One is a goblin-looking finger and ear, and the other one is a rabbit's ear and finger.
Ooh, yeah. That was about in line with what I was anticipating.
And it's in this very purpley velvet sort of case. It's quite deep inside as well, but it's all, you know, quite nicely velvet and everything. But then you see the monstrosity of 2 fingers and 2 ears. Yep.
Yeah. Do they look? I assume they look reasonably fresh.
They do look reasonably fresh, yeah.
Got ya.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go back.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, so
I'm gonna send you the recording for the end of this one, so you've got our half of what the fuck of us going. What the fuck is going on?
that's yeah, do it. That'd be cool. So she's looked in the box, or he looked in the box, sorry,
Mhm.
and you all see his face turn white as anything.
Aniketos, are you okay?
He is going to frown, close the box, not like slam it closed, but close it and then like firmly put his hand on top of it. Take a breath, and then we'll say, "Is this supposed to be a threat?"
Well, you see, the mistress doesn't like her plans to be ruined, and for what she's gathered, you have all ruined her plans. The elf is dead though, isn't she? Killed by Cicero, I heard. But this is just a taste. Now, if you kill me, she will know and she will kill the rest of them. So you gotta let me go.
Aniketos, what was in that box?
enough. Not yet. Goblin?
So do you mind, human, moving your blade from my throat?
One question first. And if you answer honestly, I can let you go.
What is it?
Would your mistress happen to be Demona?
My mistress works for Lady Demona.
Well, I mean, I won't put you in any other threats, but the thing about this company, Mr. Goblin, is that it's always been a democracy. So my decisions don't represent the rest of how we feel.
If you kill me, she'll kill the others. She will know.
The others.
Yes.
The others?
He knows.
I don't know which others you mean.
Aniketos?
He means Loki and Juvilla. He is not bluffing.
Friends of yours?
The two missing. As it happens. Great.
Now, can I go now so I can tell her that it's been delivered?
What's your name?
Ugh, Horde.
Oakhord. Thank you.
Can I go then?
Just looking up at the rest.
Aniketos will nod his head.
You have 3 days. Just to remind you. And he just sort of hobbles away on his peg leg out of the tavern.
3 days for what?
3 days.
That's horrifying.
I love his laugh.
I can follow. I can wild shape. I can follow.
I'll
Well,
be going alongside Rue.
it's okay, I know where they are going.
What?
Aniketos is going to put the note down on the table and turn it to face Paul and Rue.
Okay.
And will say, apparently, they have taken them both to the dark graves. Believe me when you say you don't need to know what's in the box, just that it is proof enough that it is them. Should I just put the whole note in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In general.
General. Ba, 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 ba. Excuse me.
Sounds like you've all got yourselves mixed up in something.
I love how how Rekamar was just there, sitting whilst all this was happening, just sipping on his wine or whatever he's doing.
We're going to murder your friends in 3 days. So, guys, you like this?
Welcome to the group! I'm just gonna look up at... Well, look sideways at Rue. I mean, how much are we invested in them?
I don't know enough about Jarilla to know what's going to happen if she goes missing. But we do know that Loki is a prince of a kingdom somewhere. I don't really want a king coming down on us because we allowed his son to get murdered.
You're right. And if they were being smart, this wouldn't be the only copy of the letter. Oh,
But who's to say they're not already dead?
No one. But the thing is, because of... If we did nothing, we'd be implicated in neglect. And then a kingdom would come down upon it. Do you know, for once, in recent times, I would love to make my...
For once, I didn't really. I wish I didn't have to be a voice of reason on this. I'm guessing Even if we get them back, they're probably missing some parts.
Yes.
So this is purely a trap.
It is most certainly pre-planned, and they are going to be most certainly expecting exactly what we can bring.
We do have a wild card. They don't know about our owl friend here, if he's willing to help.
Or our celestial missing friend.
Or our celestial missing friend. Unless they've managed to get him as well.
I doubt it.
Aniketos will shake his head. Only two.
Only two?
Yes. I recognize the parts.
I am... Are they going to be able to function without these parts?
Yes. Nothing major. Painful. But, they should be fine as long as they are returned to us with just those parts missing.
Above table, I wasn't going to go full Ramsay Snow on this, Ray.
There is above table a morbid curiosity from Rain as to what fucking parts are missing.
We can still look it in the box.
Rue wouldn't.
Yeah, Aniketos is mostly keeping his hand over this because he doesn't want Rue and Rekamar seeing it. He fully believes that Paul could look in this and like leave the same as he was previously, but he's not sure about the other two.
Are we all done with these boxes?
I believe so.
I believe we better go on ahead and catch up to Shadorim and let Shadorim know what's going on as well.
It was Shadorim and Aniketos too private.
Sorry, could you repeat that? Because I did not.
It was Shadorim and Aniketos I want privately, but if Shadorim's just running off, then...
Alright, Shadorim's gone.
Okay, have fun making another character, dude.
Oh yeah. I am partially thinking that's going to happen.
We are sent a second box.
And a third, and a fourth, and a fifth. And
Every time someone breaks off, we get another box.
Above the table, Shadorim's okay. He's gone to fight, or gone to the mercenary guild and everything.
Oh, okay.
Right, to honor resolve.
Well, I can only get Aniketos then. But I'd like to speak to them privately and outside the tavern.
Aniketos is willing to go with you. He's keeping the box though. Oh, he's not leaving that with Rue.
Yeah,
okay, that's fine.
He thinks that she'd be like morbidly curious and open it and then dissociate for the rest of the day.
I hate how accurate that is.
Yep. How did you learn that?
Did you learn that Rue's the kind that would probably freak out?
Wow, I wonder what's in there. Oh.
So, Aniketos and Paul, do you want to have this chat outside the tavern first? Before we
Yeah, that's alright.
close
Yeah.
this? Cool, okay. Rue, what, are you just sitting on the table staring into nothingness whilst this is... Or you...
It definitely looks like that on the outside. Inside, she's formulating plans and trying to figure out what the best to do. On the outside, yeah, she's doing that uncomfortable stare at nothing in particular.
Rekamar, you're just reading books and sipping your wine, I take it?
He's just kind of sort of confused. He's only known these people a few hours.
Yeah,
So
that's fair. Okay.
he's
Yeah, carry on, sorry.
Yeah.
So, Aniketos and Paul, you're outside now, out of the tavern, talking to each other.
Please put those down.
I mean the boxes.
Yes?
Okay, okay.
Do you want me to destroy them, or...?
No.
Okay. You will tuck them away in a bag, then. Probably at the bottom.
I'm suggesting we stop reacting to their cues. They're trying to bait us. They're trying to bait us with the torture and death of things we care about. Now, what if we just stop caring?
Just stop caring? Do you have a button to do that?
He closes his eyes before he answers. And it's a few moments. Yes, I do.
Listen. I can minimize my reaction. Very good. But even if I do not want to show a big reaction to something like this, there is little to be done when people walk into your face with death threats.
I know. But what they want is to bait us with the death of our... Now that is heinous in anyone's review.
What do you suggest we do from here?
I say we stop giving them the satisfaction. I say that we think logically only. Because if they've already been killed or maimed, there's nothing we can do about it. So we don't react emotionally. We react logically with a plan. And we cut the emotion out of it entirely.
Aniketos will consider him for a few moments, nod his head and say, "Can you do that?"
There's just a flicker of his eyes up to you and then back down to the floor. I've done it before.
I will follow your lead then. I cannot say that anything much about our new company, and I am not sure how much of this Rue will be able to stomach. But I think Shadorim at least can take things on the jaw, and I certainly can. I'm old enough.
Old enough? How old qualifies?
How big a number can you count to?
Thousands, millions.
Don't put yourself in the millions. You are overshooting a little.
Well, there's a very significant reason why I can't read your age. So I would guess at something in the mid-30s.
Aniketos is going to pause for a second. Seems to be doing calculations in his head. Nods his head slowly and will go,
Yes, that feels like compliment enough.
Mid-30s it is.
Look, I don't really care about the mask. Just others will find it weird. You must know about that.
They will find it weird, I know. You are someone I think I can trust with this sort of information. I am not worried so much of people finding me a little odd. More concerned with bits of me people might be concerned with chopping off the spell components. Don't like mages very much. This is why I'm a little fan of you.
You need not do anything for me. You know that.
Oh no, I have been trusted with far too much now. I have been trusted with even your rebirth. This is a big deal to me. You are like little fledgling. I will keep you safe.
Very well.
Listen, if you want to go about this the logical way, just know you can rely on me for that.
Good. And I can know and rely on Shadorim. Perhaps the wizard, the new wizard as well.
New wizard is some... Wizard? Warlock?
Yes, he did. Sorry. I'm hungover.
I know, same difference.
The warlock, yes. Rue, I worry for. She has always been very instinctual to emotion. Would you help me please to look out for her? I will not always be able to spot the signs.
I will do my best, yes. I have a well enough eye.
I think now it's time for us to do something stupid.
No. What is plan?
No?
I'm so sorry, the Discord cut off for me.
It's fine, don't worry.
Sorry, could you repeat it?
I said, now it's time to stop Shadorim from doing something stupid.
Oh, yes, that I can agree to. Do you know which way he went?
Yes, I do. Let's get the rest.
Okie dokie. Let's get this over with.
And this is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Okay.
So
Hooray!
thank you
Yay!
everyone for watching tonight's session. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click the bell icon to never miss an episode. And we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye!
Bye.